Good morning, Standard 5 students. Today we will start exercises of chapter lesson 8, Animal World. So let us see about the exercises. We will start with exercise A. Take the correct answer. So let us see first number. Which of these animals live in the rainforest? A. Cheetah, B. Polar bear, and C. Hornbill. So answer will be correct. That is C option, Hornbill, because we have seen that hornbill lives in the dense forest, that is rainforest, because they have to hide and they need to protect themselves in the dense forest. Next question number 2 is which of these animals live in a desert? A. Tiger, B. Wild ass, and C. Yak. So answer is correct. That is wild ass, because the wild ass are highly adapted to live in the desert. They can eat thorny bushes, so they can easily survive in the desert. Question number 3. Which of these animals does not have lungs? A. Butterfly, B. Frog, C. Zebra. So we know that frog breathe with the help of lungs. Zebra also breathe with the help of lung because it is a mammal. But butterfly is an insect and it breathes through spiracles. So answer A will be correct. Now next question number 4. Which of these is known as for its long migration? A. Sparrow, B. Wild dog, and C. Arctic tern. So we have seen in migration that Arctic tern migrates from North Pole to South Pole. That is the longest migration by a bird. So answer C will be correct. Question number 5. Locusts are harmful migratory birds, rodents, insects. So we know that locusts are insects that are migrating from one place to another. So option C is correct. Now true, false. T for true statements and F for false statement. Question number 1. Most birds, bats and some insects can fly. This is correct because some animals that can fly are really birds, bats and some insects because they have wings. Second is some snakes are herbivores. This is totally wrong because all snakes are carnivores. Question number 3. Frogs and ducks swim with the help of webbed feet. Frogs and ducks have webbed feet. They have membranes between their toes so that they can walk easily. So this is correct. Earthworms take oxygen with the help of their gills. No, earthworm cannot take oxygen through their gills, but they don't have gills. They breathe through their skin. Question number 5. The movement of animals from one place to another is called hibernation. Wrong. Movement of animals from one place to another place is called migration. So this is false statement. Now C. Match the following. Column A. Flesh eating animals. So we know flesh eating animals are called carnivores. So option B will be correct here. So we will write here option B. Now plant eating animals. So plant eating animals are herbivores. So option A will be correct. Orangutan lives in dense forest. So we will write here option D. 4 number, animals that live on land. So animals that live on land are called terrestrial animals. So option E will be correct in this case. Now 5 number, animals living in water. So animals those live in water, they are called aquatic animals. So option C will be correct. So we have seen that. Match the following. We have made all. Now next we will see about fill in the blanks. First number, there are different kinds of dash on the earth. Habitats, different kind of habitats, living place for animals are there. Like we have read about mountains, polar regions, land, water, and many other. Question number 2. Dash have sharp front teeth for biting and broad teeth that help them to dash. So we will see herbivores. Herbivores have sharp front teeth to bite the grasses and they have broad teeth to chew the grass. So this is correct. Now question number 3. Crabs, shrimps and snakes, whale, dolphin and water birds are dash animals. So they live in water. So they are called aquatic animals. So aquatic will be the fill in the blanks. Whales swim with the help of dash. So flippers. Whales swim with the help of their flippers. So the answer is flipper. Dash breathe through spiracles. We know that insects breathe through spiracles. That is the hole in the side walls of their body. Through these holes, insects breathe. So we will write here insects. Question number 6. Dash makes the longest migration from North Pole to South Pole during winter. Arctic tern, the bird. We have seen in migration also that Arctic tern migrates from North Pole to South Pole. Now next we will see about horse. Question answer, that is G. Answer this. First number is, can black buck survive in the polar region? Why? No. Because they feed on grass. Black bucks are found in the open grasslands because they are herbivores and they feed on the grass. So they are not found in the polar region. And after that, they run at a great speed and they can protect themselves from their predators. And they are adapted to live in open grasslands. They don't have thick fur to protect themselves from the biting cold of the polar region. Like polar bear, they don't have thick fur to protect themselves from the biting cold. So they cannot survive in the polar region. We can see black buck running in the so much open grassland. No? So they are very much adapted to live in the open grasslands. Now question number 2. Why do polar bears have thick fur? We know that polar bears live in the polar region. So they have thick furs, 2 layers of thick furs that act as an insulator. That means they don't allow heat to come out from their body and cold to go inside their body. So they protect them from the surrounding harsh climate, that is the biting cold condition. That's why they have thick fur to protect themselves to live. You can see how much thick fur is there on their body, polar bear and the baby polar bear. So they have very thick fur, 2 thick layer of fur on their bodies to protect themselves from the biting cold condition of the polar region. That's why they can survive in the polar region. Question number 3. Insects do not have hemoglobin. Then how is oxygen carried to various parts of an insect's body? Answer. Oxygen travels to insect tissues through tiny openings in the body walls called spiracles. You know, insects have spiracles, very small holes to the side walls of their body, and then they are joined to the tiny blind-ended air-filled tubes called tracheae. So the oxygen travels from spiracles to tracheae and they get oxygen. You can see in this picture also spiracles are shown, very small holes on the side walls of their body. You can see spiracles. These spiracles are shown in the picture. Through that only oxygen goes inside their body. Now next we will see about birds. Question number 4. Birds and bats both can fly. Still they are different from each other. How? So we know birds also can fly and bat also. Both fly, but they are different because bats are mammals as they give birth to young ones, whereas birds lay eggs. The internal structure of their wings is also different. They perform similar function but dissimilar in structure. Their structure is different but they both are used for flight. But when we will see internal structure of the birds and bats wing, then you can see the upper portion picture is showing the bat's wing. You can see the difference, and the lower is showing the bird's wing that have feathers. Feathers are arranged over the bird's wing, but bats do not have feather like birds. So there is a difference between their wings. Now next question we will see about 5 number. Human cannot breathe underwater. Why? We know that human have lungs and are not designed to extract oxygen from water to be able to breathe underwater, because we don't have lungs. Human beings don't have lungs. Don't have gills, they have lungs. So they cannot breathe in the water. They can breathe only in the air because nose can take air and it goes to the lungs. So that lungs can take in oxygen through the blood vessels present in the lungs. Women do not have gills to extract oxygen from water. That's why human beings cannot breathe underwater. Now fun time. I, using an atlas, find out the following. One bird sanctuary situated in Punjab, that is Gurdaspur Bird Sanctuary, and one bird sanctuary in Karnataka, Magdi Bird Sanctuary. Let us see the picture of these bird sanctuaries. Magdi Bird Sanctuaries, you can see many different types of birds are there in the Magdi Bird Sanctuary. Now next picture is showing the beautiful birds present in that bird sanctuary. Now Gurdaspur Bird Sanctuary, you can see very much big bird sanctuary it is also. See, so much nicely and birds are kept there, cranes are there. So these are also very beautiful birds present in this colorful flock of bar-headed goose and reddish-shade duck also. No? Ducks are also there, and these beautiful birds are present in that Gurdaspur Bird Sanctuary. Now question number 2 is one national park situated in Madhya Pradesh, that is Kanha National Park, and in Assam, Kaziranga National Park. Let us see the picture of these national parks also. Kanha National Park, you can see tiger reserve is there. Tigers are protected inside that national park. You can see Kaziranga National Park. In that, rhinos are protected. Rhinoceros are protected. It is especially for rhinoceros protection national park. Elephants are also protected there. Very nicely. Very good. Now, question number 3. One wildlife sanctuary is situated in Uttar Pradesh, that is Hastinapur Wildlife Sanctuary, and Karnataka is Dandeli Wildlife Sanctuary, Uttar Kannada. It is present in Uttar Kannada. You can see Hastinapur Bird Sanctuary, so big and so beautiful bird sanctuary is there in Hastinapur, Uttar Pradesh. You can see monkeys are there. Many different types of animals are protected. Dandeli Wildlife Sanctuary, you can see many different types of animals are there. So, Best National Park and Wildlife Sanctuaries in Karnataka. In that, Dandeli is also coming. You can see the rhino, birds, tigers, and many different types of bears and animals are there in this sanctuary. You can see this also. Many different types of animals are also present in that. You can see members of Dandeli Wildlife Sanctuary. Crocodiles are also there, and some other animals, beautiful animals are present in this sanctuary. You can see so beautiful birds are also there in Dandeli Sanctuary. Elephants are also there. Different types of varieties of animals are present in this Dandeli Wildlife Sanctuary. You can see leopards are also there on the trees. They are going, sitting. Any other animals are also there. Wild buffaloes, cows. Thank you, students. This is the end of these all exercises of chapter H, Animal World. We will meet in the next class. Thank you all of you again. Thank you.